Hi, fellow birdies, and welcome back to another edition of Mr. Songbirds. Well, in this case, not so much write and mukbang, but we'll be doing some writing for sure. Now, in this one, I'm going to go over the editing process and basically what I pay attention to when I'm doing edits. Now, in these sections, I've highlighted various, lines. Let me explain why each one. As if reading his mind, her expression softened just a little. Now, there is nothing grammatically wrong with this. That said, when you're editing, it's almost more important that it's basically readability is almost more important than grammatical correctness. As if reading is, I try to find the right word. It feels like wishy-washy, kind of like it's not really there. It's a concept that's hard to explain, but basically, the point is that both the as and the reading make me want to, edit this sentence. Now I'm focusing more upon, description rather than dialogue. And by description, I mean everything that isn't dialogue, just so we're clear. Let's see now. Now, apart from that, I'd also probably want to work on the will be sure. Simply put, it makes sense, but just like in real life, there's a lot of times you'll have a word that's kind of a filler word. For example, the kind of in the sentence I just said. Now, similarly, for this sentence, the getting part, let's say, he did so the normal requirement of getting down on his knees, suspended due to the water that soaked the ground. Let's say, that's not. How should I put this? Again, I have a big thing about getting rid of ings when possible. Let's say also the due to the water might also be removable. Now, this is a definite correction. So I should have gotten that in the first draft. Let's say it. Similarly, ings here. I might reverse the order here. Generally speaking, if you can make it so the reader can read left to right, it's probably to the advantage. By which I mean, direct. So instead of I bestow upon you my blessing, I did as matriarch of the Miel family, I bestow my blessing upon you. This is that might also need tweaking. I might remove this that you because again, none of these things that I'm tweaking, except for that gray, are grammatically incorrect. But generally speaking, the fewer words you can make something clear in, the better. I just caught a little error there. Basically, the punctuation mark is wrong. Similarly, surrounding. Yeah. That's also ing, and I don't tend to like that. I think this is actually a comma. And this is very passive. Okay, so I'm going to do some editing here and come back with the, hopefully improved version. Take it from there. Okay, now as you can see, there's a number of areas are highlighted here as well. At least the rain had stopped, allowing both, you know, this part here needs a little bit of work. Like, again, most of these, if not all of these, are grammatically correct. But with small changes, you can, really make the story's potential shine through. Allowing INGs, generally weaker. And here is especially some big one. Colorfully, practically, hyphens are very, I'm sorry, not hyphens. Adverbs are very, very weak. Same here with another ing word, another ing word. A pestle had been erected. Very passive. Missed that one. Another ing word. Another ing. Ing. Passive. Another ing. Another ing. Another ing. Another ing. Passive. Let's see if we can tweak all that. I'll take it from here again. No. I made some tweaks. Now, there's some stuff that isn't perfect, of course, but thankfully the rain soon stopped, which allowed the family and courtiers to come out. They all wore the same panoply of color as the day before, although with more allowances to practicality. The end of the rain did not make the ground any less muddy, nor reduce the chilly breezes that shivered through anything light. Still, the water droplets reflected the sun's rays to make the courtyard glitter like countless little stars flitted down to join them. His parents stood atop a pedestal draped in the house colors and observed with the pride and dignity typical of the male family. Their previous attire traded for grandeur. Options. As, unlike their guests, they could not sacrifice appearance for practicality. I changed that to sensibility, so we don't have to repeat that. Each stood in ceremonial armor that befit the importance of the occasion. The gleaming steel so polished it was difficult to look at them from certain angles, lest the sun blind the onlooker. The visitors stood off to the side and watched with polite smiles. The more prestigious were allowed close to the pedestal, but Lord Genther was the only one, save for his parents, he atop it. It was something that added to his mother's smile, we suspected. Their liege lord's position stood nearer, yet without overshadowing them, showed how he valued the family, a symbol of respect. I'll say his respect. Now again, each of these are small improvements, in my opinion. And of course you can't do it perfectly. This here, this is still passive. Let's see it. And overshadowing still it's ing. Like it's not that you have to remove every single one. But that when you can, you should. Now, again, it's not that, how should I put this, anything about it was written in a wrong manner. But that little things like this, just little tweaks, will make the story better. Because if your readers can read it along and follow it better without feeling like they're jarred, even by like simple lines, like even something as small as having to like backtrack to double check what the previous sentence said, they'll enjoy it more. Now that doesn't say that you have to bring it down to like The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog or anything like that. But in fact, you often have to make good use of your, thesaurus skills. Some night, like for example, I got to work in the word panoply, which I kind of like. And of course, I swapped out practicality for sensibility. Now, I like, this little bit. Like, I had this, there has no mention of it in the previous version. Let's see. In short, and however, notice how there is a very low amount of adjectives. Yeah. Let's see now. Trying to find one here. Yes, less muddy. Chilly breezes. Water droplets. Countless little stars. Avoiding overuse of adjectives, adverbs, ing words does not mean that you have to go with something that's boring or staid. Now, what did I say? Let me reset that. Okay. Avoiding adjectives, adverbs, and again, when I say adjectives, I mean no more than like one, at most two adjectives in a sentence. And by that, I especially mean don't do something like colorful. And basically, if I turn this to colorful panoply, let's say, uh, let's say, muddy ground, chilly breezes, shivering, quickly, again, it would not be grammatically incorrect, but it would, lower the quality. And if you can, pop in some extra description, even just a little line, it can often make it better. Like, again, chilly breezes show through, like, flooded down to join them. That's it. This one I mostly kept the same. Like I added that they stood atop a pedestal draped in the house colors. Now, I'm going to pop out for now. I'll see you folks in the near future. Until next time. Bye, fellow birdies.